The owner of the Audi is at work, so we're left to our own devices.
Ooh. Look, Matty said he'd left the keys with his sister, so we can get the keys, you can drive it, and then you can see the whole picture. I mean, look at this side. This side looks fantastic.
You're creating a diversion tactic, I can tell.
Look at those wheels, original wheels.
Yeah, lovely.
Rare, very rare. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Matty said he'd left the keys for the car with you.
Yes, he has. Let me just grab them
Brilliant,
for you.
thank you. You're going to love it. You're going to love it when you drive it. It's sophisticated. Lovely.
There we go.
Thank you. I reckon we'll be 10 or 15 minutes. Is that all right?
OK,
All right.
enjoy.
Cool.
Thank you very much. What, sophisticated like me?
No, sophisticated like a sophisticated thing that's sophisticated. Got some nice bits on it, hasn't it? Look, tinted green glass, an electric sunroof. It's got all these period features. Paintwork, not too bad. And the wheels, look at those wheels. They're rare and they're in really good nick. They're good.
Admittedly, yes, it's got a load of nice features on your side, but starting around here, there's been some damage on this bonnet, which has been repaired, and the repair's all fallen off. This side of the car actually looks like it's been to war and lost.
I'm not looking at that side, I'm looking at this side. And look, it's got its original load liner in there.
Brilliant, but look down here. Look at that valance. It looks like they've reversed over a cow twice.
OK, let me show you something down here. A piece of beautiful automotive art, which no one can say isn't a brilliant thing. 2.3, 5-cylinder Audi engine.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I do know these are good engines. So, I mean, let's see what it looks like.
Ooh.
That's amazing. The bonnet actually works and stays out. That's handy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And, well, actually, it doesn't look too bad in there, which is kind of pleasing to see. I mean, they're sort of bulletproof sort in there. If it runs all right, then it's a corker.
Yeah, yeah. It's just old, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I think we should drive it. I think you should drive it, and I know that you're not a very good driver, but I think you should drive it just to see you're going to like it.
This is a diversionary tactic, Gus. I know what you're doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, anyway, this is supposed to be your treat, not mine.
You're going to love it.
Well, let's see. It's headlining, right? That is falling down there, and then it's the whole of the back of it's held up with carpet tacks by the looks of it.
Yeah, yeah, we have. But look what we have got. Look at the grey velour on these seats, which is in fantastic nick, isn't it?
Yeah.
And look, all this, the dash, it's like a time warp. It's really good, isn't it?
I must admit, it is a good period piece. Radio's missing. But what I'm really, really worried about is, like, are our potential buyers going to warm to this car? Because it's not really something they know. Not like a BMW 5 Series.
No, but the bare bones of this car are good. I know it's got issues on the outside. I know it's got issues on the inside. But if you take the age of the car, what it is as a whole, I think it's amazing.
Is this your last-ditch attempt to try and win me over, is it?
Go on, let's have a
You
go.
are, I can tell. Go on, Will, you're going to love it, you're going to love it, you're going to love it. Actually, I think I might. I'm sorry I'm being a bit down on it, but... Ooh,
Sound nice.
does sound nice.
The Audi even has a current MOT. What more do you want?
I hope you know I'm being really generous letting you drive this car. A, because you're a terrible driver, and B, because I actually really want to drive this car.
I know, I'm a really terrible driver, and I know that you really want to drive this car. And you're not actually being generous in letting me drive the car. That's to your own ends, mate. You're just trying to win me over. It's an ulterior motive. And you can't work that one on me.
The car will win you over.
Well,
Listen to that engine, it sounds great.
Yeah, the engine does sound great. I mean, it's very crisp, and it pulls really nicely. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, cracking little engine. No worries there at all.
Well, look, we got no stereo, have we? So we should let that be our in-car entertainment system.
Oh, that's a perfect motorist solution, that is. And I don't want to sort of wax lyrical about cars of the 80s or 90s, but I will do a bit. I mean, they built some great cars.
Yeah,
Some really brilliant cars in that period, and this is one of them. It's really solid, really nice.
They were trying hard, weren't they? Audi, they were definitely trying to impress BMW and Mercedes with their ability to create a really good car, and they really did create a good car with this.
Yeah, it's as tight as a drum. I mean, it's comfortable to drive, and it does feel like the sort of thing you could drive around in all day long. No worries at all.
The bare bones of what we've got here, for the age, we've got a really, really good car, haven't we? And it's cool. I think it's cool.
Surely sticking to the standard stuff that people like, you know, the mainstream thing, isn't that a better idea?
I don't know. I think if you find the car and everything else will work itself out. It'll all fall into place.
And no sooner have those fateful words been spoken.
The temperature gauge is getting quite warm, Gus.
Yeah, I can smell it. Can you? I smell
can.
something.
Yeah, you can smell vaporising coolant.
Yeah, it smells like it's leaking something somewhere. And in actual fact, there's a little bit of steam coming out of here as well.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
That's not good. Right, OK, I better find somewhere to pull over a bit sharpish then.
We should have a look, shouldn't we? I think that's what the steam is, isn't it?
Oh, that's leaking.
Yeah.
It's a split.
I think it's split down the middle, isn't it?
I don't want to go anywhere near that,
No,
'cause that could blow up in my hands.
Should we get it home?
I think we ought to, yeah,
Come on, let's get it
definitely. Slowly and steadily, I think, will probably be the best thing.
There is a saying, you break it, you buy it.
So do we want it or do we not want it?
Well, I think you like this car so much, it would be mean for me to say no. So it's a yes. All we've got to do is work out the price and see if we can do a deal, I suppose.
£1,200.
OK, well, let's go and have a haggle then. Go and sort it out properly.
No, we can put it on the trailer now.
Is there something you're not telling me?
To show interest in the car, to get the first view in, I had to show how interested we were, and I sort of had to buy the car. I had to, really.
We've owned this car the entire time. You've pulled the wool over my eyes, haven't you?
Well, not really, but a bit, yeah. But to be fair, if it wasn't as advertised, we could have cancelled it all, couldn't we?
That's funny. That's clever. Right, I'm off to get the trailer, but I think if there are any stinky jobs on this, they might be on your list, not mine.
That seems fair enough. Well, we know from our test drive that the Audi has got a split in its header tank just here. So I'm going to replace it. And they're not difficult to get hold of, and they're not expensive, which is great. But what it's going to do is it's going to mean that this Audi engine, this 5-cylinder engine, is going to run beautifully smoothly and beautifully reliably. Because the person who buys this car isn't going to be buying an estate car to pop down the shops in. They're going to be buying an Audi 100 Avant. They're going to be super cool and they're going to have their double bass in there and the rest of the band in the back. Or they're going to be surfers and they're going to put their surfer boards on the back and they're going to go down to the Witterings or down to Newquay. That's the plan, anyway.
Poor Gus is away with the fairies today, but he gets the first job, which is removing the header tank, which allows for expansion of the water in the system. He unscrews it and removes the plumbing. We ordered a new part on the way back here for 35 quid, and it's arrived already.
And once it's topped up with coolant, it's good to go.
So that's a relatively cheap fix to get our Audi up and running reliably again, which makes a bit of a change in this workshop.
An uneventful first day then, but cheap. The overheating is cured, and we're off home to dream about how we find those cool owners that Gus is obsessing about.
It's the second day on the Audi project, and another niggle is a potential issue with the brakes.
And since we're getting it to run right, before we get it looking right, we're having a closer look to see what's wrong.
So one of the problems with this car when we were test driving it is that the brakes were binding on, and I figure it's probably the handbrake that's binding on. So we've got a car that's sat for a very long time. We have a handbrake cable which degrades in time and causes massive friction, and we have a very, very tired-looking spring here. And this is what operates the lever that puts the handbrake on and off. So any amount of friction in the cable will cause a great deal of loading on this, what is looking like a very, very tired spring up here. So I've got a new spring and I've got a new cable.
First up, this lot needs to be disconnected from the handbrake up at the front. There's a bolt underneath the car which is responsible for that.
So it's out, and if you'd like to accompany me to the bench, I'll show you this cable. So here we have our old handbrake cable. As you can see, if you pull it, there's a lot of friction in the cable. So just think, every time you let the handbrake off, that little spring has got to let this cable all the way back round. And honestly, I think it's going to struggle, because the new one... Oh, hello. Look at that. Easy peasy. that's going to fly off, isn't it? And we've got a new spring to replace our tired old one. So the combination of our new spring and our new cable, I think it's definitely going to do the job.
So far, so good. Another £30, that's all. This is going to be a cheap car.
So as with everything, there's a bit of creep on this job. I thought it was going to be really easy. I thought I was going to put the spring on, put the cable back on, and everything would be good. But there's a cam in here, this one here, and as you pull on the handbrake, it operates a little rod here, which closes up the calipers and applies the handbrake. And on the one that's on the car, this is obviously very worn, and the rod is poking into here, so I can't get this cam on here round far enough to put the pin back in. So I'm going to have to take the caliper apart now and see if I can wiggle it out somehow, put the new one in.
In Gus's excitement during the test drive, we didn't notice, but there's a warning light on the binnacle pointing to warm brakes. So I take a look. Ah, I see what they've done here. That wire there is where the sensor that goes in the brake pad should plug into the wiring loom of the car. But it seems that they're fitted pads that don't have a sensor on them. So to get around the problem of the light on the dashboard being on, they've actually bridged the contact within this plug to solve that. Now, I have got the correct brake pads. That bit is the bit that should plug into this. Now I've just got to hope that I can clean this up and get this bridging wire out without damaging the socket at all, and hopefully it should all be okay. But if I damage the plug when I remove the bodge, it might break that part of the wiring loom. So, gently, gently, dab a lubricant, and then a good pull.
So I remove the caliper and I wind back the piston, and this facilitates the new pads which I'm putting in. And then I re-clamp the caliper back on. It's extremely frustrating.
It's going to go on. Right, well, that's the caliper back on, which is great because we've got new pads in there as well, which is only going to help with this car. Just going to put the cable on now.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really good. Right, with quite a lot of struggling, that has just come out. It was quite rusty in there, so I think that should make a good connection when the new one goes in there. Brilliant. I can get on with changing these pads then. Granted, this isn't the most interesting job in the world. A lot of drivers just do brakes at their local fast-fit garage and never engage with it. But it's taught us something about the Audi. Yes, it's a well-looked-after car, but it has been neglected more recently, and shortcuts have been taken to save money. There we go, managed to salvage that connector, and the brake pads are all changed. So, another calm, cheap and peaceful day. Who'd have thought it?
So I would say that the major problem with headlinings is getting them to stay where you want them, i.e. up on the ceiling. Even the Might of Ingolstadt has a problem with it. This is common with Audi 100s. You might not notice it on this car because it's been cunningly concealed with thumbtacks that someone's pushed in through the lining. I don't particularly want to do it because I'm nervous that as soon as I've done it, and it's quite a lot of work to get it out, I'll get it stuck on, put it back in, come in the next day, and it'll be hanging down again. But I'm going to give it a go.
This Audi 100 has a desirable electric steel sunroof, but the opening lip is particularly ugly. That's number one target today. One of my failings is that I'm a little bit ham-fisted, but I have to remove the fitting slowly and carefully. Nothing more to it than that.
Look at that. The whole of the headlining is made of corrugated cardboard, which I find fascinating and fantastic in one way and deeply, deeply frightening in another.
One of the small inconveniences with this car is this window not going up and down, which is pretty annoying, isn't it? And we can't sell the car like that. I've had a look inside. Yes, the wire has broken, which is pretty much the standard for this sort of mechanism. We've found an Audi parts supplier who has everything, and you can buy a whole window mechanism. A pattern part is £20 and an Audi one is £40. Our budget means we had to go for the cheaper one. This part here is the bit that goes up and down in the slider. It attaches the mechanism to the actual glass in the door. There's a circlip on the other side, which is impossible to get to. But Audi have made it easy for me because the actual door splits in two, so the mechanism all comes out and the glass all comes out on the other bit and gets to the other side, put it all back together, piece of cake. Well, that's the idea anyway. Let's see if it works. Well, that's a really class bit of engineering. The fiddly job is done fast, and once I've connected the motor up, we'll be in business. But now is the moment of truth. Has it fixed the job? Yes. Yes.
It's now time for the black art of regluing the headlining. I've got my new fabric and the board layer that goes between the lining and the roof. The idea is that we glue the board with contact adhesive, keeping the layers regular and deep. Right, that's the board done. Now I've got to do the lining. And the hideous bit now, where we lay the new fabric over the board. There is only one chance to get this right. OK, so I'm going to lower this down, yeah?
Well, I would... Yeah,
Got plenty over.
Is this a good time to tell you I haven't washed my hands?
No, I asked you if you'd washed your hands.
Oh, I thought you were joking. I don't know about you, but it's nerve-wracking watching from this end.
It's nerve-wracking down here too.
Right, OK, am I coming down at the right speed?
Yeah, you are. And then what I'll do is I'll go across this bar here.
You know, you kind of want it to move in a three-dimensional way.
Yeah, that's passable, isn't it? I'd say. And we'll cut this, and then we'll be able to work it without the stress of this bit in it, won't we? And I say we, I'm roping you into doing this as well. No.
I told you I haven't washed my hands.
You didn't wash them for a reason.
Is your heart still up in your throat, is it?
Yeah, a bit, yeah, but it's not too bad, is it?
I'm going for the hoping that my jumper's cleaner than me hands approach.
That looks all right, doesn't it? I'll come around that side, do a bit there. We'll spare you the things that don't go exactly according to plan. There are some stumbles and a small dose of bad language. But after what feels like about a week... I'm super pleased with that, I've got to say. All I've got to do now is get it back in the car without getting it dirty or tearing it or breaking it in some way. That should be OK.
Without the LCD working, the Audi's interior loses a tiny but visible bit of its appeal. We're going to have to hope that the LCD in our used binnacle works just fine, because if it doesn't, we're stuffed. Wow, this really is the world of tiny little screwdrivers and millions of fiddly little screws, isn't it?
It's a good job I can see.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I need my glasses on for all of that. So these are the components which did contain, or still contains, have you got it out yet?
It did contain this very small LCD screen here, which I've now matched up with that one there.
Yeah.
There were some very small differences, but thankfully the LCD at its core is exactly the same. So I've now removed this unit here.
Yeah.
And ready to strip that unit down, get it in there, test it, and then should be good to go.
Brilliant. Well, I'm going to watch and learn, if you don't mind.
That's fine. What I'll do, I'm going to crack on and strip this unit down.
Wicked. Mark is principally an electrical engineer for Mercedes, but he's able to apply his logical mind to our Audi.
Just going to remove this one.
Well, I'm no expert, but it looks like we're getting to the right place at the moment.
We're not far off. This is where the business happens.
OK. Our dud LCD is revealed.
Day runner, yeah. A day runner. Oh, there's a song in that. I'm doing brilliantly with the headlining. Oh, my goodness.
OK, it's all back together. Would you mind passing me the rest of the instrument cluster,
There
please?
you go. I knew what you were wanting there, didn't I? Well, straight down here, yeah?
Fantastic, thank you.
Cool. I'm a good little helper, aren't I?
Not too bad.
I love it when I fish for a compliment and it pays off.
The new LCD is plugged in and working.
And that's the last screw. We're all done.
Oh, mate, cheers for that. You know, that is brilliant, isn't it? So it's really good to know you've managed to pull all these bits to pieces, put them all back together, get it all sorted and working, and you haven't even broken into a sweat, which I find is pretty amazing. Catch you later, dude. Cheers.
Oh, the doors are open, that's why.
And that looks like a finished car.
We only paid $1,200 for the Audi. Braking parts were 150, and we spent $285 on electrical items, $200 on consumables, and $100 on a headlining. So that's a total of less than £2,000. Amazing value.
I think this is an unusually glorious moment for us, isn't it? It's when we can finally breathe and take in the fantastic work we've done, revel in the glory of what we've done to this car.
Yeah, but you did really like this car, so for you it wasn't a massive leap. But for me, it was a bit more so. But with a little bit of time and owning it and working on it, I've started to really recognise the fact that, yeah, this is a cool car. Yes, it is a really, really nicely built car. They're fantastically made. The engineering is fabulous. And it turns out they're really cool too.
I think we try to give all our cars new leases of life, don't we? Everything that comes out of the garage. And we do that to a lesser or greater extent on each car. But this car in particular, we have definitely turned back the clock on this car. It's definitely got a new lease of life, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're leading up to a but somewhere.
No. Oh, no, but I think you should drive it.
I think there's still a but.
But I hate it when you drive.
Now that was the but I thought you were going to come to. Cheers, mate.
Just to think that we were going to sell this in the time that we've got is naive, because the person will be out there, and the person, when they see this car, they'll want it because it's great. But it's just going to take longer, I think.
Well, that is our strong point. We know we've got a good car, and we know if somebody is looking for one and they come and see this one, you know, we have the confidence to know that this one's a corker and it should then sell.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one, isn't it? I mean, it's just purring along, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
It's not a rattle.
No, not a single thing. I mean, it is just as it should be.
Yeah.
But good vibes alone will not fill our pockets. We advertise the Audi, we sit, we wait.
It's pretty good, actually. So we seem to have some interest
Interest in what?
in the Audi.
Oh, good.
Seem to have two people on the thread at the moment. Right, so option A.
Yes.
It was a Mr. Burke. Mr. Burke has offered 2,000 quid.
OK, well, yeah, I mean, at the moment, that seems attractive, but it's not enough, is it?
No, it's not. Well, it's better than option B, which is a Mr. Austin, as it turns out. Oh, that might be him upgrading it.
See what you've done there?
Well, that's good, isn't it? He has just asked for what our best price is.
OK, well, unless he's going to take, say, if we say £4,000, he's not going to buy it, is he?
No, I don't think that's the way that one's going.
I think that we'll find somebody who wants an Audi 100. I would say they probably are just looking for a car, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not offering serious money there. That's not a good offer, either of them.
I think we wait, don't we?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And what does the Audi eventually go for? An internet pledge at 2,800 wins. And we say an extraordinarily grateful yes.
I told you, though, didn't I?
Yes, you did tell me. I know. I never had my doubts.
No.